So I'm doing the James Kotecki thing, a little bit different. To establish my credentials, I've got my swag from SouthTube, so maybe that'll make me look more as official as a vlogger or blogger or whatever I'm going to get out of this event. Should be an interesting night. There's going to be a load of different representatives, supposedly from 15 different state organizations. So we'll have to see. From looking at the websites beforehand, looks like some of the more serious ones are the Alaskans and the Hawaiians, and the Southerners are, there's a lot of pan-South organizations that want to resurrect the Confederacy. And the last meeting was in Burlington, Vermont, and they actually posted some of the discussion on the Vermont Secession channel. I'll put a link to it up here. So there's a fairly wide gamut of secessionist groups, but since they opened this up to North America, the real kicker will be is anybody from the Quebecois here, the Canadian separatist group, which has done very well and probably would have managed to get Quebec out of Canada if it hadn't have been for the millions and millions spent by the Canadian government trying to keep him to stick around. Will the Californians show up? They were fairly enamored with the idea of secession until Nancy Pelosi got into the leadership of the House. So there's also supposedly an Alberta group. We'll have to see. Alberta's enjoying the high price of oil right now, so they're booming. But as for the landlocked states, like Tennessee, the one we're in right now, to see how realistic the prospects are. So, I was curious why you've chosen to use the word secession rather than independence, considering its history in the United States.
Secession is the process by which we get independence. That happened in 1776, and it's going to happen now.
So, first impressions of the conference. It looks like an interesting, rather eclectic group of people, most of them quite a bit older than me. The name tags, there's a number of doctors. But the interesting thing is the number of people filming. It seems like everyone under the age of 40 who's here has a much nicer camera than me. Local media is here interviewing just like me.
I'm glad I wore this. I'd like to begin things tonight by welcoming you to beautiful Chattanooga, Tennessee, in the heart, well, just north of the heart of Dixie. We're glad to have you here. My name is Michael Hill. I am the president of the League of the South. We, along with Kirkpatrick Sale and the Middlebury Institute, are sponsoring what is officially known as the Second North American Secessionist Convention. Welcome to it. We're here because we believe in the right of secession. We're not here because we all have the same political outlooks or worldviews, and I dare say that there are very divergent worldviews in this room tonight. But that's all right. We're here to challenge the status quo, here to challenge an out-of-control empire. Amen. And we're here to advocate the right of secession, the right of local self-government, and the restoration of liberty in these United States.
Welcome to the continuance of the secessionist movement in North America. You are all part of something very powerful, very important going on. I would like the representatives from the actual secessionist organizations who are here to stand and identify themselves and name their organization.
My name is Lynette Clark. I am chairman of the Alaskan Independence Party that has been in existence since 1978 in Alaska. I introduce you to my husband, who is currently the vice chairman of the Alaskan Independence Party.
I'm Ray McBerry. I am chairman of the Georgia League of the South and member of the National Board of Directors for the League, and also had the privilege this last year of running as a Republican candidate for governor of Georgia. And to our knowledge, we were the first openly states' rights and Southern nationalist candidate to run for governor of any Southern state in 140 years, and we garnered approximately 50,000 votes in the Republican primary last year in Georgia, with only 90 days to do it with. So we're excited about Georgia being the first state out this time.
Hi, my name is Kyle Ellis. I'm from Southern California, and I'm with Californians for Independence. We're a just recently started California secessionist movement, and we only have a few people right now. But right now we're growing, and we're working on our content, and we hope in a few years to be one of the biggest, most powerful secessionist movements in the United States.
I'm Thomas Moore. I'm the chairman of the Southern National Congress Committee, which is not the same as the Congress. The committee is the convening and support body for a future Southern National Congress, which is designed to be an alternative, legitimate forum for Southerners to meet and express their concerns, their grievances, and their interests in a way that does not presently exist because of the corrupt and fraudulent two-party political system, which is really one party, and that is the party of the state. And by that I mean the central authoritarian crypto-fascist state. We hope to have our first Congress meeting in November of next year. We have delegations being organized in the 13 southern states with observers from Oklahoma and Maryland and what we call the Southern Diaspora, that is Southerners everywhere throughout the United States.
I'm Robert Pritchett. I'm the president of the United Republic of Texas. I have looked at the websites and the different Republic of Texas groups, discovered the proper common thread, and working to reunite the movement under the non-aggression principle.
Larry Gilmore with TexasSecession.com. Georgia is a wonderful place. 50,000 votes is wonderful. Running for governor of Texas last year, so 51,000.
Everything's big in Texas.
Mike Tuggles with the League of the South. I'm the state chairman for North Carolina, also on the board of directors, and I also write the Rebellion blog for the League of the South.
My name is Corey Burnell. I'm chairman of Christian Exodus. We are a project that exists for Christian paleo-conservatives who maybe live in a state that has no chance of redeeming itself or achieving any type of autonomy within or without the Union. So we moved Christian paleo-conservatives to South Carolina, where we believe a legitimate chance does exist. And we've been fairly successful at doing that, considering the monumental task that it is. So that's what we're up to.
I'm the chief of staff of the Confederate Legion, David Towery. And after the Associated Press released their article today, I'd like to put one thing straight. The Confederate Legion has a lot in common with the League of the South. We're not by any means a racist organization. We have African American members as well as legal Hispanic members. They believe the same way we do. We want our freedom back.
All right, you get some flavor. Well, sorry, Thomas.
Thomas, they look second to one public.
You get some flavor of how it's going to be tomorrow, the kind of discussions that we're going to have tomorrow.
So that was just the first night. If y'all are interested in seeing more of the Secessionist Convention, I'll be posting videos of everybody's presentation from tomorrow on my other channel, Bradley's Sandbox, which I'll put a link up here, and you can check it out there.